And welcome back, everyone. Good morning on this beautiful Sunday, the 28th. This is Mate Sipper, coming to you with pumpkin juice. Feeling a little Harry Pottery today, I guess. But hey, I'll take some pumpkin juice. Sounds yummy to me. We were at the store the other day and saw a butterscotch beer, and I was like, whoa, I did not realize that they had that outside of Universal Studios. Alright, so what do we want to make into a beverage next? You know, honestly, I think I'm just gonna work through more of these pumpkins, because we have quite a few of them. Oops. But yeah, so that commenter who wanted me to make some more quality sprinklers, I will be doing that today. I am so sorry that I did not do that yesterday. I was trying to get my hay figured out. But yeah, today is the absolute last day of the season, so it looks like those pumpkins I watered yesterday didn't even matter in the end. What a shame. Nice, got ourselves some little crawdads. Won't say no to some crawdads. See what the mail is. Sorry, I'm not good at writing letters. Maybe one metal bar too many, and I thought you might need it. Clunt, the blacksmith. Thanks, Clint. Sorry you misspelled your name, but whatever. No, he did not. I'm so sorry if you rewinded the video to double check that. He spelled his name just fine. I just said his name as... I don't know. It's a funny way that I've always interpreted his name to be. Alright, so let's grab up these metal bars, and then we're going to run over to Emily's, as well as Clint's. So to make the quality sprinklers, what you need is, you need a gold bar, a steel bar, and a refined quartz. And with that, you can make one. And so every day, it waters the 8 tiles around it, like that one. And they're not bad little devices. I don't mind them at all. Wow, this chest is exceptionally full. Hey, welcome back. Sorry, I, for whatever reason, was just thinking really hard about how I was gonna deal with that. So, I definitely did not need to think as hard as I did. Don't think too hard, you're gonna pull some. Alright, so, now let's get over to Clint's. Maybe get one of our tools upgraded. I'm thinking we could get our watering can upgraded to gold. Yeah, or our axe. Because we're not going to need the watering can probably ever again, honestly. Well, that's a lie. We do need it at the beginning of the season. So I think I'm just going to have our axe upgraded. I don't need 10 of these. What the heck is wrong with me? But yeah, so... But in the springtime, I will make more of these quality sprinklers. They are exceptionally useful, especially if you don't want to make a whole bunch of iridium ones, or if you're having troubles in the skull caverns. Even though they cover a much smaller area, the fact that you don't have to water every day is in of itself exceptionally valuable. And I am not trying to minimize that. It's just, I have never really played with that, I guess, with building a bunch of quality sprinklers. I don't really know why. It's just kind of how I've always played, but it's probably just the Harvest Moon player in me. And depending on what Harvest Moon you've played, if you've played any of them, you might not even be able to get sprinklers, or they are very difficult to get, depending on the game, so that would be why... Okay, good, I do have that. That would be why I don't necessarily play with them. The last time I played a Harvest Moon was... Oh, what was it called? Magical Melody, I think? But that was a long time ago. Bok choy, common mushroom, walleye, blackberry, poppies. Could buy a lobster instead. For 360? You know what? I might do that. Because I will need one for the quest, and as I said, I am going to need to cook every recipe in the game to get perfection, so Not a bad idea, honestly. Marnie, so if you don't prepare, or if you, for whatever reason, were not able to get enough hay, you can buy hay from her for 50. Just be aware that that adds up really quickly. And on top of that, you're going to want one of these heaters before you go into the winter. It's, if you don't have one, your animals are not nearly as productive, and I think they don't produce at all because they'll be angry every day. So it is important to know. Another thing that I'd like to kind of point out with the animals is by letting your animals graze like I've been doing, you actually gain a heart from your animals doing that every day. And so it's a lot more beneficial to let them, or sorry, you don't gain a heart every day, but you gain friendship with your animals, which might seem odd that you like that's something you need to be aware of, or that's something that you need to try to build up. But whenever your relationship with your animals gets to a point, you start getting better products, or more rare products, or higher quality products. And welcome back. Sorry about that. There was a very loud vehicle. Might still be out there one sec. Can't tell. Alright, so let's see if any of these have Gunther's name on them. That does. Man, I have a bad habit of coming in here with just a bunch of crap, don't I? So Gunther wants that. You know what? Here, I want you to upgrade my golden axe as well. There, that'll give us even a little bit more space, so hopefully we can get through all these. Perfect, we can sell that. Petrified slime. Ooh, Gunther wants that one too. Nice. Sell that. Alright. Alright, Clint. Gunther wants that. Get rid of that. Gunther wants that. I'm just gonna get rid of the fire quartz. I don't think I'm ever gonna get to a point that I need to make that much refined quartz. I might. I mean, it depends on if I get solar panels or not in this run. So yeah, alright, perfect. Let's get out of here. Head over here and see what Gunther thinks of our haul here, our hoard. Yeah, we'll put it there. We'll put that there. So yeah, I still don't know how I'm going to set this all up. Okay, good. So you can rearrange. So I think that you can do that once you have the entire thing filled out. But I could be wrong. So like, I can't always find the most definitive answers, or sometimes I find speculation, and I've never actually finished the museum, so... Oh, yep. Sorry. Yeah, I don't know why I needed to do that, but whatever. Alright, now I need to get over to Emily's. I am sorry that today's kind of been a jumbled mess. My brain's just going a million miles a minute right now. Are you doing your best on the farm, Mate? You have to accomplish many things in many areas if you want to become a well-rounded citizen. Oh, believe me, you have no idea. Alright. Emily's is not the Stardrop Saloon. She does not live in her place of work. Man, that would be horrible. I've never been to the forest. It's muddy, and I could get a blister on my foot. Do I have anything for you? I don't think so. Alrighty. And we're gonna borrow Emily's sewing machine. So with Emily's sewing machine and our golden pumpkin, we can make the witch's hat. Hooray! Alright. Why did I want the witch's hat? I don't know. It's just kind of neat. Nothing like a sunny Sunday to lift the spirits. You're right about that. Do you respond to broccoli? Thank you. I'm feeling positive energy from this gift. She does. I did not know that. Alright, I'm going to run home and grab some gifts. I know I didn't really check the spirits, so like, I mean, I could be missing a day that we're mining. I'm feeling generous today. I'm feeling like we ought to do something for these townspeople. I mean, they've been putting up with us for the past 3 months. Like walking through here, digging through their trash, talking crap about them, beating them in all their games. Like, I mean, like, we came out of nowhere. We show up to town. We move into our house, I guess for free, like we inherited it. I assume we didn't have to pay taxes or anything. And then we show up at the egg hunt, we kick everyone's trash there. And then we skip prom because like we're too cool for that. And then summer comes along, we suck up to the governor better than Pierre could ever even imagine doing. So it's like we just kind of been work, 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 you know? And I think it's time that we kind of kick back and just run around and give some gifts to some people. The lobster away. I'm sure that I don't have one in there. Good. Just don't want to accidentally turn it into something else. So yeah, I hope that that is okay with you, the viewer. But that is my goal for the day. We're going to run around and get some good gifts given in preparation for the festival of gifts that's coming up. We'll sell the milk this time. Sell the cheese. Put all these goodies away and that. Put our hat up here. Goat milk. Yeah, I think we'll sell one, because remember, we have to sell one of every item, which is kind of obnoxious. Whoops. Well, we might see Willie. Alright, so what are we doing? So we need that for that one guy. We'll grab 5 of these. I think anyone else likes those but Sebastian. So I'd rather bring sashimi. 5. Yeah, we could go out and say hi to the wizard, why not? Give that to Haley, give that to the mayor, give that to Shane. In case we bump into any of the girls. I think Jody's okay with this as well. Grab that for Carolyn, give that for Evelyn, or Jazz. That should not be in here. 5 of those, that for Sam, that for Abigail. That for Harvey, I highly doubt we'll see him, and that for Leah. Alrighty. So let's start our gift-giving day by running to the wizard. I know for a fact he'll be home. Oh, you know what? I need to grab my scythe too. When we come home, we are going to town on all the hay. We're going to make sure that we get rid of it all. Let's see how much we have in here. 64. Alright, yeah. We should be able to hold enough then. But during the winter, we're gonna work on getting our farm buildings upgraded to get auto feeders. I mean, we have an upgraded barn and an upgraded coop, but they're not max yet. And the auto feeder it just makes life easy, honestly. Like, not really much else to say about it. It's just nice to not have to think about whether or not you fed your animals or not today. Hey, Jazz. Wow, thank you. Do you want something? I'm not supposed to talk to strangers. Well, that's a good teaching. Now let's head on down to the wizard, give him something to play with. I'm sure that he'd enjoy playing with this thing. I don't really know what it is. Ah, this is imbued with potent arcane energies. It's very useful for my studies. Thank you. I sometimes observe the local villagers in secret. I am hoping to find an apprentice someday. I will leave this mortal plane, but my arcane pursuits must continue. Alright, see ya, dude. Sorry, I don't know what was up with that voice, but maybe he's just a phantom. He's a ghost. A ghost? Alright, head over to Marnie's and say hi-de-ho to her. You definitely don't need to tease her with pants. The mayor's pants. Alright, Shane. How about Pepper? Oh, wow. Latte, how'd you know this is my favorite? Because I've been reading about you on the wiki. You again. How many times do I have to tell you to leave me alone? Sorry, Marnie, I see you're getting ready for the day. How would you like... Do I have a diamond? I do have a diamond. How would you like a diamond? This is an incredible gift. Thanks. Hey there. It's good to see you. Feel free to visit us anytime you please. Will do. Alright, let's head on out of here. I think the only person we won't be able to see today is probably going to be Sebastian. Oh yeah, Leah. Leah. Alrighty. Oh, she is not here. I think we're actually missing a cutscene with her too, so that'll be interesting to stumble into. Hopefully I get my guess right. I don't have my notes by me. I guess I could get up if the need is imminent. Hello there, Jody. How would you like a broccoli? Thank you. This makes my day really special. When you become a parent, you have to leave your old lifestyle behind. Maybe that's not entirely true, but if you're not careful, it will happen. Yeah, you gotta sacrifice a lot to be a parent, that's for sure. Oh, hey. Hey there, mister. Do I have anything for you? I don't think that I do. Yep, I am so sorry. Oh, Haley, I got you. Ugh, I just can't get this jar open. Oh, it's you. Mate, right? Yeah, that's me. Your friendly neighborhood spider farmer. Say, you're pretty strong, aren't you? Yeah. Great, then you shouldn't have any problem opening this jar for me. Hey, you did it! You're way stronger than you look. I am not amused. Thanks. I don't know what you're cooking over there. Just make sure you don't put the lid back on accident. I have done that before where I've gotten a jar open and then put the lid back on. Alright, Emily, are you... Oh my gosh, Haley, please move. Thank you. Are you here or are you at the bar already? I think you're at the bar. Alright, well, let's head on down to the bar. Oh, crud, I need to give her the sunflower. Your stupid cutscene threw me off, Haley. Gah! Maru. You're kind of a pain to get a gift for. Penny. I have an emerald. Thank you. I really love this. I don't know what I can give Maru that she'd appreciate, so I think I'm so sorry, Maru. I'm just gonna leave you be. Pam would like to hire someone to fetch a cactus fruit. Alright, I can do that. Abby, you in here? Abigail. Where are you at? Maybe Carolyn's here. Have to give her a C. Let's see if she's in here. What am I gonna give her? The spangle. She's not. Well, I'll steal your tea leaves. Ah, there's Carolyn. Excuse me. Oh, Mate, you're spoiling me. I love it. This is embarrassing. I threw one of your aged salmon roes you sold us into my compost bin. Now the whole thing smells horrendous. Where did you find that thing again? Yeah, I'm just gonna relax and think positively. Do you ever take a day off? I try to. Here, I don't remember if you respond well. You know, I'll give you a beer. That's very kind of you. I like this. You usually can't go wrong with a beer. There's a few NPCs that you should not give people. That you should not give a beer. One being any of the children. Do not give the kids beers. Some of the young adults are okay with it. Some of them are not, if I remember right. Like, obviously, Shane's great with it. Elliot's fine with it, too. This is for me? Marvelous. Sorry I didn't bring you a pomegranate. Hey, now this is really something. Thanks a million, kid. No, thank you. You gave me an energy tonic. Have a emerald. Oh, never mind. I have a diamond. You're giving this to me? I'm speechless. Welcome to the Stardew Saloon. Can I get you anything? Maybe. What you got? Anything on special today? Rice pudding, huh? Nah. Hey, Clint. How would you like a topaz? Yes, this is exactly what I've been looking for. It is it? No one back here. That silly game over there. Alright. Well, I'd say I did okay. I didn't mess up anything too badly. Here, have a pepper. Well, this is my favorite. Thank you. Sure thing there, Mr. Mayor. Mr. Man with a plan. Mead with me? I don't. Willie, are you out and about? I forget if Willie likes sashimi. I might try to give it to him, unless he's, like, hiding in his house. Let's try. Ah, a gift. Thanks. I'm gonna go, no. If you purchase a high-quality fishing rod, you'll be able to attach bait and tackle to the line. Bait causes fish to bite faster. Tackle can make your job a lot easier when reeling fish in. There's all kinds of tackle with different perks. They're usually a little flimsy, so don't be surprised if your tackle breaks after a while. Yeah, they actually changed the tackle. It used to break a lot quicker than it does now. It was changed prior to the 1.16, I believe. Or he just claims it was fixed, and so I just believe it was, but... yeah, so there you go. I did notice that the bait broke really, really quickly. Which I guess is pretty accurate to real life. Let's be real here. I don't know if I ever actually went into the story. I knew a guy. I think he was a year older than me. He might have been 2 years ahead of me in school. But he was a hustler, like before hustle bros were a thing. He'd go to the Frisbee golf course in our town, which had a pond in it, and he'd like dive. He'd dive into the pond, and it was this disgusting pond. And you'd fish out all these different like frisbees for frisbee golfing, for frolfing. And then he'd sell them. And then another thing he'd do is he'd go to, so in Nebraska, and I'm sure that this is true for other states as well, the interstates all have like lakes by them, and they're man-made lakes to provide water to the workers as well as to like the machinery when the lakes were being built. Or sorry, when the interstate was being built. I think is what they were for. I could be wrong. Don't burn me at the stake if I'm wrong. I don't know. Like, yeah, they're kind of an important part of our history here, and people go and fish in them. But they're not like, I don't know. They're not something that like I really know the background behind them. I just know them as interstate lakes. But anyway, he'd actually go there, and he'd climb up in the trees and collect tackle from people that casted bad, like had a bad cast and the line got stuck in the tree. And he'd go and like find different tackle as well as bobbers and stuff and sell it. And so he'd sell like frisbees and tackle and a whole bunch of stuff. But I mean, I'm sure that the Hustle Bros were around when he was doing that, but like, I don't know. I definitely did not know what that was at the time. So it was kind of a funny little thing. But he had probably one of the coolest jobs. Well, I don't know. Depends on, I guess, what kind of a person you are. He had a very interesting job. So he worked for the city weed board for a while. And so what he'd do is he'd drive around in this little cart and like kill weeds. But then he got a job on the railroad. As cool as that might sound. Where what he'd do is he would drive around with a BB gun and he'd shoot birds that were in the area because they were considered a threat to the station. Which, I mean, if you know Nebraska, or if you're aware of what the state is, it produces most of the, like, not most, but it produces a lot of the nation's grain. Corn, wheat, whatever, what have you. And so it makes sense, but regardless, it was just such a funny job that he was paid to drive around in a little cart and deal with birds that happen to be in the area. You know what? I think I'll keep this cheese. I'm going to keep this hazelnut as well. I think we need it for something. And I am aware that I'm about to pass out. That's perfectly fine with me, if you want my honest opinion. So I don't know why I keep doing that. Yeah, so with that, we have finished Sunday the 28th. During the night, Cena gave birth to a baby cow. Wow. We will name this baby cow in honor of Winter. Winters. I mean, that's when it was born, right? It was born in the winter. And that's a pretty common naming trope. I've known someone named Winter. I've known someone named August and September. So I've never met a July. But yeah, so with that, this has been Mate Sipper, bringing home a cool $14,000 for our Harry Potter love. And yeah, so I hope you enjoyed. Today was a very productive day in preparation for winter. And tomorrow's going to be pretty crazy, so I will see you then. Bye.